These aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. And these are gold. Okay, who wants some more boyfriend drama? I do. I do. Welcome back to. Oh, that's so lame. Welcome back. So dramatic. Welcome back to For the Plot. We're reading Reddit stories today. I'm still in my Taylor Swift outfit. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry I have to put up with this every single time you watch me. Um, we're gonna read a Reddit stories today. Boyfriend, girlfriend, drama. This dude sounds like a jerk. Not to give it away, but just by the title alone, I feel like you'd probably think the same. So the title's this: Boyfriend is mad I won't quit my job to travel with him full time in a van he bought without telling me. I think we know whose side we're gonna be on, but let's read it anyways. All right. They're asking for advice. Advice needed. I mean, dump him. Okay, thanks. Bye. No, just kidding. Okay. Here we go. My boyfriend, Ethan, 31 male, and me, 28 female, have been together for 3 years. We've talked about our future, and I thought we were on the same page. Eventually, get married, buy a house, normal stuff. 2 weeks ago, Ethan came home super excited and said he had a surprise. He bought a van! Like a full cargo van that he's planning to convert into a camper. He spent $15,000 without mentioning it to me at all. I was shocked. He said he's been feeling trapped by normal life and wants to travel the country living in the van. And he wants to leave in 3 months. Oh no. 3 months. I said, okay, that's a big decision, but what about our apartment and jobs? He said he already gave notice at his job and told our landlord we're not renewing the lease. Wow. Thank you for doing Thanks for taking on that burden. Oh my god. Oh, then he said, "You should quit your job too so we can do this together." I said, "Absolutely not. I love my job. I'm up for a promotion and I'm not interested in living in a van." In a van. He looked hurt and said, "I thought you'd be excited about an adventure together." Dude, just go get ice cream on a Friday night or something. Like, don't go buy a freaking van. In a van down by the river. That was really good Chicago. Okay. R.I.P. Chris Farley. I told him he made all these huge decisions without talking to me first. He said he wanted to surprise me and he thought I'd be happy. But when I said I'm not going, he got upset and said, "So you're just going to let me do this alone?" I said he created the situation by not communicating. He's now saying if I don't come with him, it proves I don't really love him and I'm too obsessed with material things. Oh, so she doesn't live your way. She's those things. But what about you demanding other things of her? See. Hmm. I really think this is ridiculous. I mean, maybe we can survive living in a van for a few years without our savings, but what about the future? What about if we ever have a family? I'm kind of having doubts about our relationship. Am I wrong for not quitting my job to live in a van? In a van! I told you we already knew the outcome before I read it. I told you. I knew we were going to be on OP's side. Um, I'm not knocking van life at all. Zach and I have talked about van life, like how cool it would be to just travel around to like national parks and sleep in the van and let the dog run around everywhere. Like that is definitely it sounds really fun to a lot of people. It sounds like torture to others. And flat out doing it without the consent of your partner and making decisions for them is wildly ridiculous. Uh and then to like reach out to the landlord as well, like without her consent and like, dude, this kind of takes a lot of planning and you want 3 months? Like the maximum most people could save in 3 months, like while working their full-time job and already having their regular expenses and things, like the most people could probably save like maybe like $1,000 a month or something if you're being really diligent about it, like maybe a lot of people don't have a lot of expendable income. So once you quit your job, like you don't have an income, you know? So that's wild. So you want her to leave in 3 months? Like, what does the savings look like? What is plan B? Like, what do you, I understand your expenses will be cut by a lot, but you're still going to have expenses. You need to eat. You're alive. Like, you have to pay park registration fees and water fees for your camper. Maybe she has loans and things. Like, there's so much that goes into this. This gives me anxiety of having somebody else just kind of make this decision for you. It's wild. Top comment on here with 1,970 upvotes and a little award. Well, he already told the landlord you guys are not renewing the lease, so just start looking for a new place to live right now. I would also suggest changing all of your passwords, putting your personal documents in a safe place, and informing people you can trust of what's going on, just in case. $15,000 for a van. He quit his job. Can he afford to pay rent and bills for the next 3 months? Or is he expecting the material girl you are to carry him until he leaves for his new life? Really good point. Because he still does have 3 months of expenses. Oh, next person asks, how much of her money is he planning on using for food and gas? See? Good point. Like, you have to eat and you got to get gas. And he doesn't have a job, so who knows what the money situation would look like. Next comment down, 382 upvotes, and OP responds to this, so I definitely want to read that. You are definitely not wrong. He made massive, life-altering decisions without consulting you, spent a lot of money, quit his job, and ended your lease, then called it a surprise. That's not an adventure, that's unilateral decision-making. Wanting stability, a career, and a future you actually discussed doesn't make you materialistic. It doesn't mean you don't love him. It sounds like you're no longer on the same path, and that's on him for changing it without your consent. Your doubts are valid. Protect yourself. I suggest you do not quit your job or make any irreversible decisions. Get a housing plan together since he ended your lease and separate any shared finances immediately. Have a calm, direct conversation with him where you say something like, I don't agree to this life. I'm not going. I need a partner who makes big decisions with me, not for me. Watch his response. If he takes responsibility, slows down, by and is willing to rebuild trust, there may be something to work with. If he keeps guilt tripping you, calling you unloving, or pressuring you, that's manipulation and it's safest to let him go. Protect yourself, protect your peace. And OP responds with, wow, this is really informative and opened my eyes. I've scanned almost all the comments, and some wanted me to just end my relationship with him, but you didn't jump to that advice because you believe that maybe our relationship has taken a reroute, but it doesn't mean it can't be saved. Thank you. Yeah, it's a really good point. Reddit is always very quick to jump to the divorce him train, break up with him train. It's not always the right course of action, especially when people have intertwined lives and history together. You don't know how they recover from fights or what they've had in the past. So, Reddit always jumps to like breakup or divorce. So it was really nice to have a thoughtful response about, people can just make bad decisions and you can have a conversation and work it out with them and maintain your relationship. So that's a really good comment. Okay, I hope you loved that video. That was a wild story. I didn't know what we were going to get, but it looked good. Any of you guys want to go live in a van down by the river? We'll meet you there. Right, babe? Heck yeah. He says yeah. Okay, I guess we're buying a van. We're gonna have that van life. No kids, that van life. Just a dog. Just a baby dog we got. You guys want to meet Oliver? You guys want to see Oliver? Did you meet him in the first video? Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, there he was. That was the baby. All right, have a great night. Thank you for listening. This is For the Plot. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Drop a comment. Let me know if you have any other really fun Reddit stories you'd like me to read. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.